Welcome to the finale of Metroid Dread.
Yeah, dude.
We're gonna end this thing once and for all.
We're gonna kill this Dreads, dude. We're gonna untangle him and make him straight hair.
Shit, man. Let's fucking do this. I love this game.
Get the hair iron out, dude.
And this has to be an obvious reference to, like, the elevators in previous Metroid
Wow,
games.
wow, 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 wow.
Man, it's a shame that we're ending things so soon, but, man, this was such a great
she looks
ride.
good, though.
Anyways, time for plot.
It appears your Metroid DNA has caused you to become a Metroid. What does that mean? I thought she was already a Metroid.
Oh, didn't you know the adventures of Metroid? You play as Metroid and you fight off the Metroids.
I thought her name was Metroid.
Oh, man. She hangs out with her cousin Zelda on weekends.
Did you ever have a cousin you hung out with on weekends, Ken?
Yeah.
Really?
He's in prison now, though.
Really? Really, mine did not heroin. That was my other cousin. My cousin that you used to hang out with did, he was a big, like, bodybuilder, and then he got into steroids. It's crazy when you get older and you don't realize these people are going to become people like that. And then, like...
It's kind of sucks.
Well,
because...
I mean, I feel like it's a victim... I want to say they're a victim of circumstance because they have the power of free will and choice.
I think the worst part of it...
But it's just like, you know, like, it's crazy to see what happens to people. Because some people think that about me, you know what I mean?
I think the worst part about it is that you look up to these people, you know, growing up as, like, kind of an older brother figure. And then when you get older and then kind of realize how shitty they actually were, it's like,
really?
Man, I could have not used that in my life. Thanks.
Yeah.
Cool. Excuse me? Use my powers for galactic peace? Adam, what the hell are you on?
You have followed my instructions faithfully so far. Continue to do so. It's that simple.
Samus looks good in that pose. She's asserting that she's a dominant figure.
Okay, so I won't lie, I definitely did not see this twist coming at all. And it made me completely rethink my Adam encounters of throughout Metroid Dread completely when I went back and replayed the game.
I thought you were going to say something completely different. I thought you were like, I'm not going to lie.
Fulfill your destiny,
I thought you were going
Samus.
to say, I'm not going to lie. I think Samus is hot. I literally thought you were about to say that, Ken.
Nah, the twist is that... the twist is that the Adam that was leading us was actually Ravenbeak.
Ravenbeak?
And he was using a voice modulator to interfere with our
Ravenbeak
transmission.
is a person in that suit. It's his daughter?
No, it doesn't work. It's not quite. It's not like that. It's not like
That's
that.
her daughter? Freaks, she got tall. Her lover must have been really tall.
But yeah, no. Basically, what he kind of revealed to us is that we have a part of his Chozo tribe DNA within us, and that's why the Metroid DNA in us didn't quite go out of control like he originally predicted it for it to be. And his encounter with us at the beginning of the game acted as a catalyst to eventually set it off.
Oh.
And I think it's very heavily implied that his arm cannon is actually a replacement for his arm, and that's why, like, he was able to transplant some of his DNA inside of Samus as a kid.
Yeah.
So that's what he means by referring to her as his daughter.
Okay. Makes sense.
Anyways, this is the final boss. It is all kinds of awesome, and it's also really fucking hard. It is easily the hardest boss in the whole freaking game. It is a 4-phase long boss fight.
It's almost like they planned for the last boss to be the hardest, Ken.
I know, right?
Is that literally a black hole?
It's some kind of projectile, all right. Anyways,
you know, black holes are really cool.
don't be surprised if I don't have a whole lot to say here, because this is really difficult, and it's going to require my utmost concentration.
Don't worry,
for
guys.
this.
I'll keep you guys amused. We're going to talk about black holes, okay? How they're the presence of nothing and something at the same time. Black holes. Let me use my good old Googler. Make sure everything's accurate for you guys who are our 22 subscribers. You know, a black hole is a region of space-time where gravity is so strong that nothing, no particles, or even electromagnetic radiation such as light can escape from it. The theory of general relativity predicts a sufficiently compact mass that can deform space to form a black hole. What does this mean? It means that Birdman, who's fighting Metroid right now, is literally destroying space, time, and light in order to throw these balls. That's why y'all should buy Metroid Dread, because they're breaking logic.
It's breaking all kinds of logic.
Yeah,
That's kind of
it
fucked
looks like
up.
it looks like he like it looks like he graduated from a college or something with that little thing on his neck.
Man, if this game had came out just a little bit earlier, I would have loved for Ravenbeak to be a character in Smash.
Really? This coming out during COVID would have been a good
Because
time.
he's like the only character that
Honestly-
Samus has ever faced that actually completely outclassed her in combat.
Dude,
And that says a lot, because Samus is considered like one of the most powerful beings in her endgame universe.
yeah, but like honestly, this would have helped the Metroid game.
And,
out. If
like,
it came out during COVID, it would have helped the Metroid game a lot more.
Yeah,
Good time with
no,
that.
for sure. And it's like, the only reason she wins this at the end is by a streak of dumb luck. Like, if she didn't have the Metroid DNA inside of her, she would have been completely fucked.
Really, you're really gonna diss my girl Metroid right now? I bet you.
Oh,
she
I'm
could
sorry,
do-
not Samus, Metroid.
She's a very strong, powerful woman.
She's a
and
strong, independent woman. You
and
can't
she-
forget that part.
No, she loves Adam. But she could do whatever she wants.
It's her body, her choice.
Yeah, she chose to be a bird person, right? Or did she choose to get the Chozo blood, or was she chosen for it?
To be fair, she was really young when that happened. Like, the only reason she had that infused in her in the first place was because she was, like, her parents were killed by Ridley, right?
Yeah.
And, like, she needed Chozo blood in her to survive the harsh climates of Zebes, or whatever the moon place was that she was living on, to be with the Chozo people that adopted her.
Oh, okay. Ain't that sweet of them? Hey, do we ever get to see what they look like? I bet you they look like a really nice grandma.
Actually,
What?
dude, your memory really does fucking suck. We saw a Chozo dude earlier in the game.
And that was her dad?
It was just a guy that was a part of the tribe
No,
that
I want to
happened
meet
to be
the
the same.
Chozo mom and dad. I bet you she's a really sweet mom. She's got a mom haircut, and she's got like an apron on where she makes cookies. Is that what? And she's got big old wings and a metal bird face. Is that what it looks like?
Who knows?
Tell her don't forget her lunch bags and that
Well,
she
I know
packed
that-
her
I know the
a peanut butter
manga-
and jelly for lunch.
I know the manga actually did show like the parental figures of Samus, like the Chozo people that did raise her. I
Yeah.
think one of their names was Grey Voice or something.
Gray voice?
Grey Voice.
That's a horrible name.
Well, you gotta remember there was a Chozo guy in this game called Quiet Robe, and this dude's named Ravenbeak.
So they're all about how they communicate with people. So one of them has a gray voice, so a very plain voice, and then Quiet Rave probably doesn't
Quiet
talk.
Robe.
Quiet Robe probably doesn't talk at all. That's what's going on?
I mean, Quiet Robe did kind of give us an exposition.
Alright,
on-
I'll let you focus. I don't want to be here too long, dude.
One of these days, I am going to completely change your mind about Metroid.
No, you're
And
not.
you're going to come to me and be like, Ken, why didn't I get to experience Metroid like you did?
No, I'm never gonna do that.
It's like, why did I never play Fusion? What the fuck?
I'm happy, dude. I'm content where I ended up. I don't need Metroid in my life.
I'm always open to new experiences, personally. I actually, speaking of which, today's Cyber Monday. and I decided to pick up my first Dragon Quest game online for $15. Dragon Quest 11. I've heard a lot of good things about that, and I'm willing to give that a shot. I'm surprised I never played a Dragon Quest game up until now either, so that's a little surprising, but what you gonna do?
Yeah, what you gonna do, dude?
What you gonna do?
When they come for you.
Yeah, you read my mind. Let's see. Fuck Sephiroth here. Ravenbeak here is the real one winged
He's
angel.
a real bad boy.
But he doesn't even need that wing, because he could be like,
Did he just rip off his wings? What a monster. What a
It's
monster.
very implied that this dude has a god complex, so like...
He doesn't feel pain.
Oh yeah, by the way, power bombs are very useful for this fight. Gets rid of that annoying sun sphere that he shoots out. And once I figured that out, this fight, this last phase here became a lot easier for me. Because holy shit, there's just so much going on here.
Dang, dude, he's so tall.
God, he's doing it again. What the heck?
Oh my god, he just gave birth to a star. And he just gave you health, it looks like.
Because I destroyed his projectiles.
What do you get when you blow up a black hole? Nothing?
More missiles. Which
That
I need.
makes no sense, because black holes aren't I don't know. I'm not a scientist. Yo, did you ever watch those documentaries with what's-his-face in it? The black dude, God, what was his name? He's got the very nice voice. He talked
Morgan
about Planet
Freeman?
Earth. Yeah, Morgan Freeman. How'd you know what I was talking about?
Because I think I've watched that, actually.
It's so good.
It's,
His voice... I'll put it on as a podcast when I was in college just to put me to sleep because his voice was so good.
Shoot. I can't do anything about that projectile. God damn it.
You better beat him in the first try, Ken, or you're gonna look like a scrub in front of all of our subscribers. I beat the last level of Puyo Puyo Tetris first try, right? Or was it second try?
Dude, ass kicked your ass. You can't even deny that.
Yeah, well, she's different. She's different, guys, and you should watch that video, because, like, it made me cry. You know, I remember the first episode I saw S, I was like, I do not like her.
By the way,
she was
Dylan,
the one who gave me the
first
problem.
time, bitch! Woo!
And S was the first one to give me a problem, man.
I died on the... I
I
died...
really believe you could defeat me. You ever... Oh, is this maybe a quick time right here?
I died. Trust me, this boss... This was a lot of trial and error. I'm lucky to have beaten this on the first time in the playthrough. Man, what... It kind of helps that I watch and help my brother with this fight, too.
Yeah, dude, he was watch videos. He's a cheater.
Hey. But yeah, that's one weight off my back for sure. I thought this was going to be a trial and error heavy fight even in going into the Let's Play, but I'm glad that wasn't the case. Still, probably the best final boss in the series, if I've got to be honest. Like, he's hard, but I feel like he's hard in a good way, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he feels like something where no matter how many times you die, you figure out something new, and it feels overcomable to the point of where you want to keep doing it and doing
Ken,
it.
why'd you beat the game now? We still got 15 minutes of commentary. What are we gonna do? Damn, what just happened?
Well, Samus is going to take her hands and give Ravenbeak the hands with her brand new Metroid suit.
She got... Oh, wait, is there another fight?
Well, I don't know if I'd call it a fight
Is
per
it
se. You're about to see in a few moments.
Dang, she looks like she grew out of the ground.
Yeah, the Metroid DNA on her ran pretty rampant. All it takes is her furiously screaming and shouting, and all of a sudden... It's funny, because they hired, like, a separate voice actor just to give Samus, like, a few of those lines just for this game specifically. I don't even think they used the same voice actress for as the one used in the Prime games either. So
Dang, she looks good, dude. She looks like someone who liked,
I kind of
comment,
wish,
and subscribe to Good Looking Dudes Gaming.
as sick as this suit is, I really wish they would have given us like a new game plus option for us to play around with.
She looks like a Pokemon and she's about to shoot out Solar Beam.
You know, it's funny you say that, actually.
Why?
It's very funny you say that.
Why? Is that a meme?
Well...
What the heck? What? Solar Beam?
Yeah.
Solar Beam?
Yeah.
No way!
I can't... You got that...
Read it like a book, dude. Read it like a book. This fucking Venusaur over here, dude.
Reading all the tropes, going right on that TV Tropes website and just pulling out all the tricks in the book.
Yeah, dude.
I love how she doesn't bother absorbing it either. She's like, "Fuck this! Get the
Well,
hell out of my sight! You don't deserve to be absorbed."
Yeah, he's got a bad aura. He's probably got an ugly zodiac sign or something, dude. Doesn't compliment her.
Goddamn, Samus!
I'll get out before the world explodes. Go, 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 go.
Goddamn, Samus! How is it that every planet you touch upon or whatever, you gotta blow it up into smithereens? She's kind of got this like magical touch or whatever, where every planet she visits, she blows up.
You know that band called The Lonely Island?
No, but
They're the Saturday
anyway.
Night Live people, and they got this one cool guy, and I always picture Samus. They got this one song, and it's called "Cool Guys Don't Look at Explosions," and it goes, "Cool guys don't look at explosions."
Well, Samus has seen plenty of
They
planets
turn
explode in her
around
lifetime,
and walk
so...
away. Cool guys don't look at explosions.
Well, Samus has seen plenty of planets explode in her lifetime, so for her, it's probably just another day in the making.
Actually, play that right now in the background. Cool guys don't look at explosions. Or would that get copyright striked?
You know, it probably could. I don't know. We can maybe test it. Depends on what future me is feeling in post-editing.
Okay. Gosh, dude. You know, they made my favorite Christmas song, "The Lonely Island." You know what it's called?
What?
It's called "Dick in a Box."
Good lord.
It's about bring it to a girl, a present, and then like the present has a hole cut in the bomb, and your dick is sticking out when they open it. It's called "Dick in a Box." Guys, I assume that only the PG people made it this far. I'm sorry. Dang, dude. She looks... You'll drain the ship if you... She's like, I don't care. Wait, what's she doing? Oh my god!
It's
It's her dad?
It's Quiet Robe. I thought you were dead. What the heck?
Is her DNA making her want to shoot him?
No, it's like, I think she's just really utterly confused, just like the rest of the audience here is. But no.
Oh, he brought her back to normalcy.
Yeah, I don't know if he suppressed the Metroid DNA or if he got rid of it altogether. I'm not sure how that worked. But there's a lot of implications you can make out of this last scene, because, like...
Whoa!
It's already said that, like, the X-Parasites can absorb the memories of its prey. And I do wonder if, like, you know, when the X-Parasites took over Quiet Robe's body, if maybe his subconscious kind of took over in terms of his memories or whatever.
We did it.
And did what it did in that very moment there.
We did it.
But yeah.
We beat the Metroid, and then we saved Metroid World, and then blew up the moon.
So, question: what do you think? Raven Beak took over the computer from the very beginning of the game, or do you think he did it part way?
I think that Raven Beak is the computer, and that he's drained Samus into a computer world, and none of this happened.
Because there's implications where he had some kind of guiding hand and like
He wanted a genuine question. I gave you some bullshit.
Yeah, which is why I'm completely disregarding it. But like, no, I think like Ravenbeak eventually takes over when Samus is entering that temple with the X-Parasites, and he's mentioning that some kind of hand is having some kind of play in it, you know. I don't really completely buy into the fact that like Ravenbeak was complete control of the transmission the entire time, but man, what a damn good quest. That was actually one I didn't see coming, and again, it completely changed my view on Metroid Dread's entire narrative. So I know you think fuck all of Metroid Dread.
I mean, it was a fun game to watch. I like the graphics.
I think this game completely blew my expectations. I was thinking this would just be another decent Metroid game, like Samus Returns ended up being, where it was very middle of the road.
Basically, what do you think Prime 3 is going to be like?
Prime 4.
Prime 4, I'm sorry. Prime 4. What do you think Prime 4... What do you think of Prime 3, though?
But first, let me get back to Dread real quick before I answer that question,
because
I don't lose my train of thought.
Okay.
But like, no, Dread completely exceeded my expectations, and now like a lot of people are saying it's the best 2D Metroid game, or like it deserves to be kind of heralded in the same tier as like Zero Mission or like Super Metroid. And you know what? I mean, Metroid is that kind of franchise where you can kind of pick and choose and decide whether or not that's your favorite game, rather than it being based on an objective scale for the most part. And I think that's very reasonable. I'm glad Metroid's finally finding its footing. Like, the only real flaws I have with Dread, when I really think about it, were the soundtrack. I think the soundtrack's kind of lackluster. I guess the guidance, the way, like, you get an upgrade, and then it's not very far off where you have to figure out where to go to find the next, like, point A to point B scenario is the way it is, and I guess that really just kind of depends on the person you are rather than an objective flaw. I didn't really mind it per se, but the other flaw was that I feel like some of the new tools kind of ended up being underutilized, and that's, as I said before, with the cross bombs.
Yeah,
it's
are there
whatever.
any fake names in the staff credits?
I doubt it.
Oh.
Oh, speaking of which, I heard this game kind of sparked a controversy, and that some members of the Mercury team, development team, didn't even get credited for Metroid Dread.
What? Come on, guys. What are you doing?
It's like, whenever Nintendo finally put out a really good thing since, 2017 with Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild, they just had to go and do that, and I don't know whose fault that is.
No, but anyways,
that's gonna take some digging to do.
So this is gonna be this is the next best Metroid in a while, and it does look like a better Metroid than a lot of ones I've seen you play, from my experience. But let me ask you this: do you think Prime 4 is gonna be better or worse than this?
See, I think the Prime games are very fundamentally different. Like, my favorites are always going to be Prime 1 and 2. Prime 2 being my favorite game of all time.
You say that now until it comes out.
But, like, it's like... But, like, I kind of treat, like, the 2D Metroids and the Primes as their own kind of separate entities, because they're very fundamentally different.
But it's not going to be in the
same...
It's not going to be in the same time frame as this one, is it?
It's probably still going to take place between Metroid 1 and 2, like the other Prime games have, but... Yeah, it's really just kind of up in the air. Like, I mean, Retro Studios is still putting out good content since Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, which was back in, 2014?
That's a good game, though.
But, I mean, I still think even with some of the key members gone, like, they could probably still pull it off and do a good job. Honestly, I don't know.
What about Samus looking at?
I don't know. But we're about to see our time. 4:55.
Still be your brother! Yay, congrats.
I still got a bit to work on, that's for sure. That really tells me for sure.
Is there a good ending?
It tells me for sure that I still need to figure out where those sequence breaks are.
Is there a good ending where she takes off her suit?
It's a little different in this game. You get ending pictures based off of other games in the franchise. Which I guess makes sense because they've done the
Also,
whole.
this one's Samus Returns.
Because they've already done the skimpy Samus so many times that I guess they wanted to do something
Why?
different.
But this would be like better graphics.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, no, like...
So you got Samus Returns, and you told me that game's not good, right?
I said it was just okay. I said it was a middle-of-the-road Metroid game. Like, I thought it was just...
What's the best score? Is it just, like, which Samus game do they have it off of?
What?
You said, so the last one, the picture was Samus Returns for your reward in the game?
Yeah.
So what would be the best one?
Well, let's take a look and find out.
No.
We can...
Oh, yeah, actually.
I guess we can show this off, because we got 5 minutes to kill. These are the pictures you get for whenever you 100% the game.
They're from our Instagram, guys.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Are y'all following Samus Aran on Instagram? That'd be funny if Nintendo had a Samus Aran Instagram and then they had pictures like this and then they had like a paragraph.
You know, they could totally pull it off because remember when WarioWare came out and they had Wario take over the narrative for like the Twitter page or whatever, and they had it to where Wario was talking over everything.
Yeah, but what makes Samus sound like a total Valley girl.
Oh man. That's funny.
Drinking Starbucks.
But you're asking me like what do I think Prime 4 is gonna look like?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it could be. I don't know. I don't know what to expect because the game's been in limbo for so long. So when you have a game in development for that long, it's really a coin toss for whether it's going to be good or
really
bad.
good or really bad. I get that because like either they're improving the game or they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, because it could be because I mean, look at Doom.
Look at who's that dude on the right? He looks like he's from an anime.
Funny you mentioned that. That's Adam.
That's Adam? Samus, you could get a better looking dude than that. Are you serious? That is not Adam.
It is Adam.
Go back to Adam. Go back to Adam real quick. That is no way. Dude, she could do so much better than that. Honestly, she needs to find herself a good old redneck boy she could go in the shooting range with. She doesn't need no military boy.
But yeah, I didn't get the...
Or I sounds ridiculous.
I didn't get the ending picture for under 4 hours, unfortunately. But these are what I have so far. This is the normal one. This is kind of the midway ending, which is what we just got. This is for...
bad?
No, well, no.
What? You're like...
Well, you said that when Metroid Other End popped.
Yeah. Look at Ridley's eyes, though. He's ready to kill her.
Yeah, this is for the hard mode normal run, and then this is the hard mode.
This is fun. I mean, like...
So I'm really
there's 2 Metroids?
So I'm just missing the one for Super Metroid and the one for Metroid Dread.
Which means you're not good at the game yet.
Well... We can always perfect it. We can always perfect it. I mean, I did pretty good against a lot of the bosses in this game, so it's a work in progress.
You'll get there, dude. We'll get where we're going.
But I'm not gonna make another separate playthrough for that. But yeah, no, Prime 4 can be a total toss-up. I thought Prime 3 was fine because you were talking about that earlier. I just didn't think it wasn't as good as the first 2, but it's still a very solid game. It just made a lot of weird decisions that I think it could have been better off without. But anyway.
Alright, Ken, you know what? They don't know this, but we just finished our session for both of our games. We're about to play some sick-ass games for you guys. Let's go celebrate. Let's go get coffee, dude.
Yeah, let's do it. Anyways, that is the end of Metroid Dread. No special videos for this playthrough. We will see you guys... in the next
comment,
session,
subscribe. We love y'all.
And we will definitely do more Metroid, whether Dylan wants to or not.
Bye.